Xbox games, more Xbox games from their first parties continuously being announced. We have a major announcement here, something that we knew was coming, but very, very exciting. We have Game Pass announcements. Hellblade 2 is being nominated for tons of awards. So we'll talk about all of this, but before we continue, if you enjoy daily gaming content, news, discussions, hit the subscribe button, share the video, like the video. I see many of you who do watch are not subscribed, so would really appreciate that. But let's jump right in here and let's talk about Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4. We now know that it has been officially announced. They came out yesterday and they gave us a whole look at the game itself. Very, very exciting because the trailer for it was just pure nostalgia. Everything that they showed off, the music, doing the switches between the old game and the new game, just beautiful stuff there. And then they gave us a look at the different editions of the game itself, collector's edition, all of that stuff. So here it is. This is Activision unveiling Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4. Obviously, it is a first-party Xbox game now. And this means this game is coming day one into Xbox Game Pass. This will be officially released here on July 11th, 2025. And there will be 3 editions of this game. They really only talked about these 2 here in the initial announcement, but there is a collector's edition, something I talked about yesterday, hoping that it would be there, and it is, and it's awesome. But this will feature cross-platform online multiplayer available on the Xbox Series X, S, Xbox One, PS5, PS4, Nintendo Switch, and on PC via battle.net, Windows, and Steam. So they are literally putting this game in as many places as possible. Anywhere that you're going to be able to go pick up a game is where they are putting it. This is another one that's landing in Battle.net, which is kind of funny because you wouldn't ever really associate Battle.net with games like Tony Hawk. They put Avowed in there, which was a big thing. People were questioning why they would want to do that, but it just makes complete sense. If you're not going to cut off that system and you're not ready to integrate everything into one place, which I think at some point they should do, is have all of these accounts, all of these different launchers that are now owned under Xbox in one singular place, and just have people be able to transfer all of their data into one place. But until that happens, put the games where people are, where they log in to World of Warcraft or something, or a Blizzard game. That's really all that they do play, but they remember playing Tony Hawk back in the day. They see the ad for it on Battle.net, and hey, maybe they go out and purchase it. So that is pretty awesome. And as I said, this game is also launching day one on Game Pass Ultimate and on PC Game Pass. So of course, if you're just on the standard version, you're going to have to wait a little bit to be able to play this game. Here is what we know about it. This is what they said. Everything you loved is back, but revamped with more skaters, new parks, gnarlier tricks, eardrum shattering music, plus a whole lot more. And I mean, the music in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 is just super iconic. They go on here to say, drop into the new and exciting parks like an abandoned water park. Yes, bring your swimsuit, or shred it up across timeless classics like Foundry, Alcatraz, College, and more. New skaters also join the ranks of returning pros, each equipped with fresh drip and unique tricks. So what's great about these remakes is that they bring new content to it. And they say, let your creativity shine in the expanded Create a Skater and Create a Parks game modes, and compete against your friends in the new Hawk mode to prove who's the better pro. So here is the price of it. Standard edition will just be $50, so it's not a full price $70 game, which is always nice. And then the digital deluxe edition will cost $70. And with this, you're getting the iconic Doom Slayer outfit in this game. If you played previous Tony Hawk's, that was already in there. So that's awesome. I absolutely do want this. And Revenant's playable skaters and unique outfits and hoverboards shaped like the Unmaker from Doom. It also features additional songs included with the in-game soundtrack. And on top of all of this, those different versions of the game, we do have this. And this is the most exciting thing for me because I have this version of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1+2 remake. Comes with a full birdhouse skateboard deck in the first one. They're going to be doing the same thing here with 3+4. I think this deck looks better than the one that came with the first one. So you get the whole digital deluxe edition. Plus, you're going to be getting this awesome skate deck. Whether you're actually a skateboarder or not, it doesn't really matter. You can put these up on display on your wall and stuff like that. And They do say here that it will be coming with a full-size Birdhouse skate deck featuring a reissued version of the iconic Wings graphic and printed Tony Hawk signature. And I don't believe they put the price of this out there yet, but just keep your eyes open for it. The links to pre-order it are out. You just can't do it yet, but you'll be able to get one of these. I don't think these will be that crazy limited. I was able to get the first one, and it was just awesome to see. So that is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4, something that we know has been coming for a while, and that is now officially here. I'm very excited about it. I'm sure lots of other people are very excited about it too. If you've ever played these games back in the day, you would know and remember just how awesome these games are. But here we are, and July 11th. It's a little bit away, but there's going to be so many games. This is another first-party Xbox game dropping this year. So this is, again, trying to fill out the second half of the year after June, because June showcase will be huge. We know what's coming in the first half of June from Xbox first-party studios. It is a pretty jam-packed first year here. We just got Avowed, then we have South of Midnight coming, and then Doom: The Dark Ages. So that's huge for the first half. And then in the second half, with Fable being delayed, I'm not going to say canceled like I did yesterday. I saw all the comments yesterday in my video that reminded me that it's not canceled. That was just a misspeak. But with it being delayed to 2026, what's filling out the second half of the year for Xbox? This is one of those games that will be what else is to come here at the June showcase. Outer Worlds 2 will be another one of those games too. So lots to look forward to, and it just adds to it. If you're a Game Pass subscriber, I mean, you are eating pretty healthy throughout 2025 and probably will continue that throughout 2026. All right, let's move on here and let's talk about Hellblade 2, because Hellblade 2 has been awarded or being nominated for a bunch of awards here at the BAFTA game nominations. But well deserved, because the whole BAFTA stuff is about really the artistic side of gaming and everything that they do show off there. But here is what the game is being nominated for, what Ninja Theory is being nominated for. They say that it's being nominated for 12 awards here, which is firmly leading the pack of the games at the BAFTA, which is the British Academy of Film and Television Arts. And here are the categories that it is being nominated for: animation, artistic achievement, audio achievement, British game, games beyond entertainment, music, narrative, performer in a leading role, which is Melina Juergens, who won, I believe, the best actor in the Game Awards in December. Performer in a supporting role has 2 nominations there, and then technical achievement. All things that I believe they deserve to be nominated for. I think it will win a couple of these. Technical achievement, absolutely. I think Hellblade 2 was by far the biggest technical achievement that we did see in gaming last year, and it will be interesting to see if anything matches that over the next number of years, just from a graphical perspective, in just how crazy this game did look. What I want to see going forward from these technical achievements is just the improvement of taking those types of graphics, that type of realism, and expanding it out into bigger games. Because yes, Hellblade 2 is very linear. It is a game, but it really is more of an experience. It doesn't shine in the game design and gameplay departments. It's much more of just an experience and being marveled at the graphics of the characters, the combat when you're taking out your enemies, as well as the environment. So that's where that game shines. But I would love to see them take that, use that tech, expand it out into just a bigger game overall, because would be an amazing feat if they could get stuff like that into more of an open world game. All right, the next thing is we have the Game Pass announcement. It's a relatively small announcement here, not one of the better announcements. I mean, to be honest, you can start comparing PlayStation Plus to Game Pass during certain announcements, because last PlayStation Plus announcement I think was very good if you're looking for big hitters. Game Pass over this one here isn't that huge. Smaller games, still fun games. I mean, indie games are great, but when they don't have a big first party game launching into Game Pass on day one, the comparisons between both subscriptions are getting closer and closer. Now, here is what is coming here for Game Pass for this first announcement here for March. We have 6 games. The big one here is going to be 33 Immortals, which a lot of people are excited for. Available right now, Monster Train, which is going to all of these services, Ultimate, PC, Standard. Then coming soon, we have Galacticare, which is available on Standard. One Lonely Outpost, which is going to Ultimate and PC Game Pass on March 6th. Enter the Gungeon, which is going to all of the tiers on March 11th. Mullet Mad Jack going to Game Pass Ultimate and PC Game Pass on March 13th. And this one looks pretty cool. It is an action shooter that puts you inside of a classic anime game. That one actually has my interest. Then we got 33 Immortals Day 1. This is going to be a big one that a lot of people want to jump in and play. March 18th to Game Pass Ultimate and to PC Game Pass. So there is the Game Pass announcements that we have for the first one within March. There's so many games here. I mean, Xbox right now, just overall, with everything that we are getting, is killing it. Game Pass is a phenomenal service. Now with Tony Hawk added on to that, so many games to play. And you think about, aside from Game Pass, you still have Assassin's Creed Shadows coming out this month, which will be huge. Monster Hunter Wilds, which I'm playing, just dropped, and that is addicting as hell. I don't know how people play all these games. I don't know how people get through so many of these major games that are coming out this year, because it is seriously pretty insane here just how many there are and how many will continue to be coming out in 2025. It does seem like some of those years that were more down overall in the games industry in terms of games releases are all coming to a culmination out here from 2025 and going forward. That pandemic hit that a lot of these studios took seems like it is now being all coming to fruition right now, with them all pretty much releasing around the same time. So there's so many games to play with Game Pass included. There's never really a dull moment in gaming. But all in the video there, guys. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up. If you're new here, hit that subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.
Bye.